Hello everyone. So today we are going to solve a problem named as sorted and sorted. So what we have to do in this problem? So this problem is easy, but yes, if you uh, didn't know the statement, then you may may solve this problem in wrong way. So what we have to do here, we have given an array, or we have to find is it permutation or not, means we have to print the number of swaps. So let's clearly understand what the problem. Swap considers a permutation p of 1 2 3 to n, and sorted if and only if p1 should be 1 and pn should be n, then we are going to say it is and sorted. So what we have to print, so in this statement, so we have to print here, we can see, determine the minimum number of operations required by shift to make the permutation p and sorted. So here we can compare or swap pi and pi plus 1 only. We can't swap pi to p and any other index. Remember these points. So next is, we have to first, we will, what we will do first, we will check first, is it one at index 0 present or not, or at last index n minus 1 the n number is present or not. If the number is present, then we will return 0. If not, then we, what we are going to do, we will swap to make this array in sorted form. Remember, we here we have didn't need to sort whole array, but what we can do here, we can keep this and the track of 4 and 1. But this algorithm or concept is going to be too hard, or you can say too complex. So here what I have done, we simply sort the whole array and count plus how many we have short, how many times of sorted or swap we are going to do, and done. So after that we are going to print count, that is the number of swaps in the array, or you can say permutations. So first we will take an input entity, which is the test cases and the required cases and the required by the statement, and an a, the array, which is the p, is the permutation of 1 to n. So here what I have done in next step, as usual I told you that we will use count equal to 0. Why count equal to 0? If the whole array is already sorted, then what we will do, we will print 0, means this. Here you can see. So again, so here first we will check the a n minus 1 is equal to n and a0 should be equal to 1. These both conditions should be true, then we will print 0. If any of them is not true, then we will go on else condition and run else condition. In else condition, what I have done here, in else condition I have taken two loops for sorting the array. First, second. First is while, second is for. So why I have used here b equal to n, I will tell you in a few steps again after. So here int I, as usual, I have taken int I for sorting or comparing the permutation, that is the array of array. So int swap, I hope you are, or you all are familiar with swapping, or how we can change the variable constants. So here I have done swapping, and then in last, as usual, I have put in a count plus plus, that is which tracks the how many swaps we have done here. And then else condition, if ai is not less than, not greater than ai plus 1, then else condition will run. So here I have used b minus minus. Why have I have used here b minus minus? Because if the condition, because if the array is sorted, then this loop will runs n times, this loop will run n times, and then again while loop will run n times. So for that reason I have used b minus minus, means if the condition, if condition is not running again and again, means n time. 1 minute again. So if else, if condition is not running n times, that is 1 to 3, means why this condition will not run? Because all the elements are already sorted, that's why this condition will not run, and else will be going to execute. And if b minus and we do b minus minus for tracking that how many times we are going to iterating this, here iterating 1 3 2 4. If the whole array is executed in else condition, then b minus minus will track that yes, the array is already sorted, means b minus minus tracks what? Here b minus minus is going to equal to 0. What? Why? Because we have put in a b equal to n, that is the number of elements, means 4. So 4 here, 4 will goes here, and 4 minus minus will be 3. Then again loop will run by the while condition, no, sorry, for while condition, for condition, sorry, for in for loop. Then for going to be again when executed, for will be going to 3 2 and 1, and again it will go decrease to 0. And if it be equal to 0, then this loop will be going to break, and whole loop is going to break. Then we will print the count. I hope you clearly understand this concept. If you have any doubt, then you can comment it. So for more, I will explain it here. So basically, the loop, our loop is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Here I am explaining why I am using B. So first, if condition checks if this is means a of I is greater than a of I plus 1. If a of I is greater than a of I plus, then what we will do? We will swap. If not, then what we will do? We will run or execute else condition, that is b minus minus, b minus minus. So let's run it. So if this condition is not going to be executed, then else condition will execute, and b minus minus b, where b equal to initially we provided 4 and 4. If this condition is run, then in first loop, then it going to be 3. So when I equal to 1, then again this loop will not going to execute. So again b minus minus will be b minus 2, and again if I again I will go to I equal to 2, I equal to 2, then again this condition will not run, this condition is going to execute, that is I minus minus, means minus 1, and sorry, minus 1 not, it's 1. So when I equal to this condition is going to execute, then it will going to be 0, and we will break it. So I hope you have understood the problem. and how to solve it. So let's end this video.